everyone, this is Kat and welcome back to the bookish side of me. So, alright, for this video, I've been wanting to do this for quite some time already, but I'm kind of hesitant because I don't know what this video is for. I really don't know what's the purpose of this one, but then I thought maybe this could be a great game plan for me to be able to figure things out on how will I finish off all the unread books on my shelf. So basically this video is for my future self, like taking myself accountable for all the things that I'm going to say in this video, and also this could be for you. I hope that you would learn anything from here or you would enjoy this video. I don't know, but without further ado, let's get this started. So basically in my room, all my books are in these two small bookshelves that I have here on my right. I know that you cannot see the other one, and then this book cart. So in here are all the books that I haven't read yet. If you've been following me on Instagram or Twitter, or if you've been watching my booktube videos, you will know that all the books in here are all in my TBR, and it's stressing me out, like seriously. But on this side, aside from the books on top of these two shelves, are books that I have already read. Anyway, on this one, I'm not going to show you each book on my TBR because it will take forever for that to finish. But I just want to share with you books that I wanted to read sooner than later, or why I would like to read this book, like certain highlights of my TBR, and then we're going to count all of them later. And that is one thing that I don't want to do because I know that it will stress me out, but I'm going to do it. So if there are any titles on this list that you would like me to read as soon as possible for like specific reasons, comment it down below, and then I'm going to make a list of your recommendations according to the physical books that I already have. So again, let's get this started. Alright, so I'm going to go first with the books that I wanted to read the nearest, like the soonest, and I'm going to start with this one that just came today, which is like my most anticipated release for this year, and I'm just really so happy that I finally have it, and that is Sky Hunter by Marie Lu. This is Marie Lu's newest book, and I'm just so freaking excited. This is personalized or signed, and I'm just stoked. Like, I can't say anything more, but I want to read this the soonest of all the soonest. I don't know what I'm trying to say in there. And also one that is in my immediate TBR because this is the book of the month of In Cosmic Dreams, which is my book club. It is My Fate According to the Butterfly by Gail Villanueva, and I'm going to read this very soon because the live show for this book will be on November 7th at 7 p.m. on my channel, so I hope that I could see you there, guys, and let's discuss this wonderful book. So those are like my priority for this week, but also I have here some books that I want to get to before this year ends. And I have made a whole video about the books that I wanted to read for the rest of 2020. I'm going to link that down on the description box. I hope that you could check that out so that you would know why I want to read all of these books. But also I just want to add on that list are two books that came today, or I pick up today, I mean. And these are books that came from Waterstones, and I'm very excited to read this too. And the first one is Radio Silence by Alice Oseman and Loveless by Alice Oseman. We've ordered from Waterstone, me and my friends, and it just arrived last week, and I'm just so freaking excited to read this too. This one has been hyped by Cat of Paperback Dreams, and I'm very excited to dive into this book. And then this one is the latest release of Alice Oseman, and I have watched a reading vlog wherein this book made Gabby cry. So I want to read all of this. And then the rest of my priority TBR are books that I've already included on my video that I was talking about. There are a lot of books in here. So these are like the books on my priority TBR. Hopefully I would read all of them before this year ends. So there are a lot of different reasons why I wanted to read them, and I hope you can check out my video. Alright, so the next pile that I have here are all hardbounds in different genres. So I have here Eliza and Her Monsters by Francesca Zappia. I have here Dress Code for the Small Towns by Courtney Stevens. I haven't talked about this book yet, but I got this because of Books and Lala, because this is one of her favorite books of 2019, I think, or 2018, and I just want to read it. And then I have here two books by Erin and Trada Kelly. I want to get through them. Emergency Contact by Mary H.K. Choi. This one is another book that I've been thinking for in Cosmic Dreams. Everlasting Nora by Marie Miranda Cruz. She is a Filipino author and I would love to read her work. I have here one of the hyped series this year, and that is Mirage by Sumaya Todd. I don't know how to pronounce that author's name. I'm sorry, but yeah, this is very hyped in the fantasy genre this year. And then I have here Windfall by Jennifer E. Smith. This one I got for second hand. Saints and Misfits by S.K. Alley. And then I have here The Seven Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle. I was about to say Evelyn Hugo by Stuart Thornton. Strange the Dreamer. I haven't shown this in a video yet. And then this one, Here and Gone by Haylin Beck. I purchased this one because this is highly recommended by Elias in booktube, so that's why I got this. And then The Dream Daughter by Diane Chamberlain. Again, I got this because Gabby Reads actually raved about this book, and I'm very excited to read this one, so I will know what the rave is all about. Lastly on this pile is Miracle Crit by Angie Kim. This one I just got from Bookscapades yesterday, and I am so excited for this one. I've heard nothing but good things about this book, so exciting. So those are the books that I have on file. Everything that I've showed you are books on top of these two bookshelves. Alright, and then we are going to move on to my book cart. So I am not going to show you everything in here because it's a lot. It's really a lot. So I have here, like, on top of this are books that also on my priority. I have here some mystery thrillers. I have The Woman in Cabin 10. I have here Big Little Lies. This just also came yesterday. The Last Mrs. Parrish. I also have here Truly Devious by Maureen Johnson. I have a few contemporary. I have Aristotle and Dante. I haven't read that one yet. I'm sorry. The Last Time We Say Goodbye. This one is a historical fantasy that I've been wanting to read for the longest time, but I haven't got around to it yet. So this is The Diviners by Liba Bray. I have here a biography that I just found from book sale. I want to get to this soon. This one I want to get to soon because this is just a duology, and I don't know, I have to finish a series at least for this year. So this is my best chance. This is a historical fiction that I really want to read for the longest time, and I hope that I could this year. So All the Light We Cannot See by Anthony Doerr. And then in here are some of the books that I don't want to let go. I don't want to unhaul because I wanted to read all of them. So I have it Uprooted. This came from Donna of Serena Reader. Thank you so much. This is Challenger Deep by Neil Schusterman, Dark Matter, Gigarella. I have here some fantasy books, sci-fi, contemporary. A lot of things are happening in here. And then, okay, I'm gonna put you a little bit down. Alright, so I have here Scythe and Thunderhead, some fantasy by V. Schwab, by Rick Riordan, and then some of the contemporaries that I have as well. Actually, almost everything in here are contemporary. And then, we're going to get back at top because this is not all the books. Because when I turn this book cart, which is just so stressing me out, I still have a lot of books at the back. And I'm very sorry for this book cart, but I've been abusing this one for some time. Anyway, so I have here some books that I also want to read soon. So Two Girls Town. Here is The Six of Crows by Lee Bardugo. A lot of my friends have been saying to read that book, and I haven't yet. And then I have here a few thriller horror books. This one is This House is Haunted, Pet Sematary, Then She Was Gone, and Dark Places by Gillian Flynn. And then I have here a few books as well. I have here a couple of Sarah Dessen books and Muse of Nightmares by Laini Taylor. In here I have these books that I also want to read sometime soon. At the bottom are big books like this one by Meg Wolitzer and The Woman in the Window by A.J. Finn. Another two big books in here are 11/22/63 by Stephen King, and then Us Against You by Frederick Backman. So those are all the books on my book cart. It wasn't that worse. I'm still fine. We're still good. We're thriving. We can do this. Again, those are all the books that I haven't read yet on my bookshelf and on my book cart. As you can see, it's a lot. And right now, what we're gonna do is count all of them. So I'm going to get back at you later. Oh my god, this is gonna be a disaster. I'm gonna get back. Alright, so I have counted all of the books that I haven't read yet on my shelf, and unfortunately I forgot some books that are in here because all my Filipino written books are all in one section. So I haven't categorized it according to the books that I've read and haven't read. I just put every Filipino written books in one section of my shelf. So I just counted them instead. Anyway, for the total number of books that I have in here, so I have 104 unread books at this moment. And that is just a shameful thing to say, to reach 100 of books that I haven't read yet. Alright, so that's it for this video. Well, technically, but I don't want to end this one on a negative note that it is a bad thing or a shameful thing to have unread books on your shelf. Of course, it's not really ideal, but in my opinion, we have our own reading pace. If you cannot read all your books this year, that's fine. I believe that as long as our intentions are in the right place, there is absolutely nothing wrong with hoarding or collecting books, or in not being able to read your books immediately, because, you know, to each his own. I am not enabling anyone to just buy books and not read them, but you know, you do you. You just be the reader that you want to be. Do not be pressured by social media or the community or your friends. Be free to read whatever you want and just take full responsibility to everything that you do. So as long as you are okay, you're happy, you're contented, you're satisfied, you feel like yourself, it's okay. It's fine. Alright, that's it for this video, and I am super done talking. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and also I hope that it could somehow remind you to read your book, just as I am reminding myself. And I hope that you are safe wherever you are, and I hope that you are healthy emotionally, mentally, and physically. And just remember, the world is yours for the reading. Bye, and see you on the next one.